Cut the cameras, dead ass, season's over. No one's getting the 100K. You've all been disqualified. What the fuck was that? All of you are fake as shit. I thought I liked some of you and really hated others. No, I don't like any of you. I was literally crying watching Amaya Papaya get bullied and dogpiled on in that challenge. That was dead ass wrong. All of the men in this villa, bitches, bitch made. Every last one of them. Austin, a bitch. Ace, a bitch. How are you going to sit up there and bully the shit out of Amaya and make her cry and then try to console her? And then when you got backed into a corner with Austin, you going to use her as a defense? Andreina talking about Jeremiah came on really strong. Bitch, you were pulling him for chats too and putting it on him and saying you liked him too. You both came at each other strong. And you were very upset when he got dumped and you haven't had a connection that strong since. So I don't know what the fuck you're on about. Let's move on to Nick. Nick, how are you going to sit up in Huda's face and tell her, look, I don't want you to feel alone. I want you to know I'm here for you. And then jump her in the challenge? Oh, is you cool? Sierra was once my favorite girl. Now her holier than thou attitude is really getting on my fucking nerves. Who made you the explore police when you went on your first date in the villa in the hideaway with Nick and you've been with him ever since? And every time he tries to explore with another girl, you put it on him. Are you joking? Shelly, Olandria, and Sierra can pack it up acting like they damn PPG and they got a plan to make it to the end. That ain't happening on my damn watch. Because all of y'all been locked off since day one and you voted Hannah out because she had the strongest connection. Since when in Love Island history do you vote out the person who has the strongest connection and doesn't want to explore? That is not grounds to vote somebody off. Newsflash, if somebody in the Love Island villa isn't interested in anybody in the Love Island villa, there is no need to explore. Y'all must got it confused because all of your men got wondering eyes and so you think everybody should have to explore and go through what you're going through. That is not the case. Y'all are never going to convince me that Shelly's in the right. I know she's a black queen and I love her down and I want the best for her and I want her to find love, but she's fucking tripping. You can't have a monopoly over Chris and Ace. You got to pick one. So you're mad at Huda for dancing on Ace in the challenge because you are so into Ace and you want her to respect you, but you're also mad at her for exploring Chris because you want Chris. What the fuck sense does that make? And in the same breath, what do you want Chris to do? He made it very clear to Huda, to you, to everybody that he was more interested in you than he was in Huda. He made her one pancake and he made you two and gave you a flower. And you've been arguing with Ace since he got in the villa. No wonder he don't want to deal with your situation. Pepe is 100% valid for how he's feeling and how he don't like y'all. Because he made a strong connection, which is what you come here for, and y'all kicked her up out the villa. I would never like y'all. I would never fuck with y'all. And Grayson, I'm sorry, you're collateral damage, but you're a Casa girl, and he tried. He's not interested. And why the fuck are you wearing a red velvet dress, turtleneck at that, in Fiji in the summer? Y'all can be mad all you want. I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. They accepted Huda's behavior since day one. Not only did they accept it, they enabled it. If they were so annoyed by the precedent that she set with Jeremiah earlier in the season, then fucking kiss Jeremiah in the challenge if y'all are that mad about it and deal with the repercussions later. Tell her that she's being crazy. Tell her you don't want to be friends with her. Communicate that. But you don't get 2 weeks into the experience, decide that you don't like her anymore and decide to band together and jump her. Especially in front of everybody. And don't sit up in her face and pretend to be her friend and let her confide in you and then air her out in front of everybody. It's not cool. It's not girls girl behavior. And throwing that word girls girl, sisterhood, whatever around as an insult or as a bargaining chip is annoying the fuck out of me. None of y'all are sisters. This is Love Island. It's not what you're there for. I am so proud of Taylor for finally speaking his mind tonight. I'm also proud of Olandria for getting her feelings, her real feelings off her chest and not trying to be strong. I'm so proud of both of them. That conversation was so needed, but it was such a hard watch. The whole episode was a hard watch, honestly. It was like I was cringing the entire time. But Taylor saying, I pick Clark. Here, damn. I don't want you. I mean, what language do you want him to say it in? He didn't kiss you for umpteen weeks. And then she came in for a day and he was kissing her on the forehead and cuddling in bed. That should have been all the sign you needed. I'm sick of everybody on the island except for TJ, Iris, Chris, and Amaya. Everyone else can get the fuck up off my island. But we are going to stay here and see this through until I see that kiss between Nick and Olandria played at movie night. Because I need Sierra to see that shit. Because Olandria, you got a lot of nerve exposing Huda for kissing Chris, who is not closed off, who don't belong to nobody, and who basically just got there when you were just biting Nick's lips a couple days ago. Yeah, fuck y'all.